So let's talk boxing. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed about what I've been hearing in the news boxing on social media that Pacquiao will be fighting Mikey Garcia. I've got to be honest, never been excited about this fight. It's really, for me, it's disappointing, especially being that I thought Pacquiao was going to fight Crawford. So going from Crawford to Mikey Garcia, for me, it's just I'm not excited about the fight. I mean, I'll watch the fight because it's Pacquiao. I mean, I'd watch Pacquiao fight anyone. I'll watch him fight, sparring a guy in the gym because I'm such a fan and I love Pacquiao's style. But as an opponent, as a fight, I'm not excited about it because the way I see it is, I think Pacquiao will destroy Mikey Garcia, and if he what's he going to gain out of beating Mikey Garcia? I don't think Mikey Garcia hasn't got any belts, has he, at the moment, unless I'm mistaken. The last time he fought, he lost to Errol Spence. So when you get a fighter of Pacquiao's magnitude, if he's going to fight, you do want him to fight the best guys. And obviously, I know Mikey Garcia. To be honest, I haven't watched loads of his career. It's just one of those things where there's certain boxers that you don't really see their fights. You hear about them, you know the name, you don't really, because there's nothing against him, but I know he was a great champion in his day, but correct me if I'm wrong, but that was a long time ago. This is a couple of years back where, he was winning in different weight divisions, but of recent, he hasn't really been active, and there's just not an excitement around the name. Pacquiao is expected to beat him. I've always thought Pacquiao will beat him. Let's just say he did manage to beat Pacquiao. I'm not making excuses, but I think I just have to put that down to Pacquiao being past his prime and not being that up for the fight, right? So I kind of see it as a lose-lose fight. I'm just not excited about it. For me, if Pacquiao's not going to fight Crawford or Errol Spence, or let's say some of the bigger names like, if he was to fight someone like Teofimo Lopez, I know they're different weight divisions, but Teofimo is a big guy. He could move up. That would excite me because it's more relevant. I feel like Mikey Garcia, he's not as relevant as he was because he hasn't had a big win in a long time of a real top elite opponent. So I'm not saying he's not a great fighter because look at what he's achieved. He is a great fighter, but it's just timing. If Pacquiao would have fought Mikey Garcia 3-4 years ago, then yeah, I would have been well excited because it would have been that fear factor. Oh, Pacquiao could lose this, or it's going to be a great fight. But look, I could be wrong, right? I could totally be wrong. This could end up being fight of the year because Mexicans are just unbelievable fighters, and Pacquiao has always had real wars with Mexican fighters, with Barrera, with Morales, well, more Morales, and obviously more than anyone, Marquez. So stylistically, in terms of action, it probably is actually, when I think about it, going to be a great fight. But I'm just not excited about the name, and it's no disrespect to anybody, to Mikey Garcia, because look at what the man's achieved. But I didn't really grow up watching his career, so I suppose I'm biased in the sense that I didn't really get to see Mikey Garcia in his prime winning all those belts. And look, I could be wrong. Mikey Garcia might win titles again, and of course I wish him the best because I like the family. I really like his brother, Robert Garcia. I always watch his videos. I think they're nice people, and he's a really good trainer. But it's just at this moment in time, in terms of the marquee fights, it doesn't excite me, and I don't know how a lot of you feel. I'm sure people will be disappointed. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's just me, but that's why I said in my recent videos, you can't get too excited, for Pacquiao potentially fighting Crawford, because there's a big chance it won't happen, and it looks like, and I'm not knocking Pacquiao because you can't really knock Pacquiao, as I said, because he's fought everyone. I love Pacquiao. It's not Pacquiao, it's just the matchmaking. It just doesn't, it's not a fight that I'm really, really going to get excited for. When Pacquiao fought Furman, that was a brilliant fight, because Keith Furman was favourite to win that fight. He's a big man. He's a strong welterweight. He was undefeated. You know, and again, it doesn't mean because you're not undefeated that you're not good, right? Because that's silly. But Mikey Garcia has been defeated, and the way Errol Spence beat him, Errol Spence was too big for Mikey Garcia. That was brave going up. It's never going to win that fight. So he's already been beaten by Errol Spence. Manny Pacquiao's just come off of an incredible win. Was it last year against Furman? So for me personally, how I feel, how I see it, it's like Pacquiao's going backwards. Fighting Mikey Garcia, for me, he doesn't gain anything out of that. What's he going to gain out of that? Other than people will say, you know, yeah, in the past, Mikey Garcia was a great fighter, and I'll have to check on my history, but from memory, what my memory tells me, he's a multiple. Actually, let me get my phone 1 second. Let's have a look. Because I know Mikey Garcia is sorry, the camera's dropped there. I know Mikey Garcia. I know he's won multiple weights. I just wanna check, just make it let's see what he's achieved. Mikey Garcia, okay. Let's have a look here. Just trying to, okay, let me go on BoxRec, there we go. Oh wow, he's got a really good record than I thought. He's only lost one fight. Blimey, maybe I'm going to eat my words. He's only lost one fight according to this, to Errol Spence. He's had 40 fights. Jesus, this guy's got an incredible record. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just, I suppose, for me, it just doesn't seem as big of a name and a brand as, you know, a Crawford or Errol Spence or a Sean Porter or a Keith Thurman. So really, you can't knock his career. He's only lost to Errol Spence, and obviously he's not, you know, Errol Spence was really too big for him. So he's got a great career. I'm just trying to see what belts he's won and what weight divisions. I know he's multiple. Is he going to tell me here on this thing? It doesn't say the different belts that he's won. 41 fights, wow. Only one. So I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, I mean, on record, amazing, but I don't know why I'm not excited about this fight, but I could be wrong. I could really be wrong, and it could be a great fight, but I don't really know what Pacquiao is going to achieve by beating him at this moment in time. Okay, so Mikey Garcia's boxed at welterweight, lightweight, featherweight, super featherweight, light welterweight. Okay, he's held multiple world championships in 4 weight divisions. So yay, I mean, he's going to go down in the Hall of Fame. It's weird, isn't it? Because on paper and record, I should be excited for this fight because of this guy's achievements are unbelievable. He's held WBO Ring Magazine, WBO Junior Lightweight, WBC IBF Lightweight between. Yeah, see, when was his real reign? When was he like really on fire, winning? 2013 lightweight, 2014, 2017, 2019. Oh, his record's incredible and his achievements incredible, but I'm just not excited. I think that's the power of marketing, you know, because that's the thing with boxing, isn't it? If you don't have that excitement around someone, but yeah, I just think at the time, and it's hard, right? Because in any other fight other than Crawford and Spence it's not going to satisfy many of the fans. But like I said, of course I'm going to watch the fight. I mean, I'd watch Pacquiao fight anybody, but I don't know. I just don't feel there's nothing happening. My body's not reacting. I'm not getting excited about the fight. And as I said, I don't know if Mikey Garcia has got any belts. I know Pacquiao is he not a former champion now? They took his belt away, which I don't understand why they've done that. But you know, Pacquiao is a legend. But I just don't think he should take these fights. And if Pacquiao, like, what's Pacquiao going to gain? It's more Mikey Garcia's got to gain. If Mikey Garcia wins, then he's beating a legend. But if Pacquiao wins, he's kind of beating someone that most of us expect him to beat. But like I said, if they got the fight on if they'd have done it in 2018 or even, you know, before Garcia fought Spence, because he was undefeated, he had that invincibility around him. But his record's amazing. His record's like much better than I thought. But I'm just not excited for it, and I can't force myself to get up and be excited about a fight when the passion is just not there. But it could be, sometimes these fights end up being better than the bigger names, but I am disappointed, to be honest. I wanted Pacquiao, if he's going to end his career, to fight Crawford or Spence, but I don't know, maybe he's going to fight Garcia, and if he wins that and he looks good, then he'll go into a Crawford or a Spence fight. But a bit frustrating boxing, you don't always get the fights that you want. But what does everybody else think? What are you guys and girls excited about this Garcia? And then again, it's not official, it's just from what I've been seeing on social media, so you can't always trust again what's on social media, because everyone was saying he's going to fight Crawford, and then now they're saying Mikey Garcia. So anyway, let's talk boxing next video. That's it for today, and we'll just have to see what happens.